on, man? Welcome back to another podcast in terms of the high performance. However, today is not a high performing podcast. Today is a rant. Today is a rant. I like to extrapolate things. I like to put things into patterns. And today is just one of those. Okay, let's connect some dots. My wife and I, our son, 30 weeks, 1 day cooking in the womb. All right. Target date, 38 weeks, 39 weeks. We're talking 2 weeks from now. He might come a slightly earlier. Who knows when, but he's at 2 kilograms today. We saw him last week. He was at 1.83. He jumped up 170 grams. He's at now 2 kilograms at 30 weeks. Now, in the time metric, he's large, but my wife doesn't have gestational diabetes. Now, am I open to talking about this? Fuck yeah. I mean, you guys don't know my wife's name. Now, I'm saying that because it's just there are things about American born or American educated people that really irk the fuck out of me. All right, so let me give you a backstory. So maybe about 2 months ago, we got a comprehensive scan. Okay, comprehensive. Now, we already knew that this doctor, having graduated, but I don't know what she is, like a super MDDDSSSYG. I don't know what the fuck it is. Okay, but apparently she has more titles. You know the thing about Americans. She's Thai, but she does have an American accent. Okay, and I know I sound a little bit Texan than a motherfucker. She does have an American accent. Okay, so I'm going to consider you American because you did do your studies at UCI, and a lot of I can't generalize. I can't say I met all doctors in all 51 states in America and territories, but I could say from my experience, especially in Las Vegas, yes, I did meet quite a few doctors of all different ethnic backgrounds. The Caucasians, they were brutal to deal with back in 2009. Absolutely. We got shoved out of one office, and then another one said, oh, this doesn't have to be World War III. My mom was getting staples taken out of her fucking ankle. And that piece of shit ass doctor said that. Anywho, let's keep it going. She's educated UCI. All right. First time we got the scan. Basically, there was only one comment that she made. Now, again, we already know from my wife's friend at work or, associate at work, whatever that motherfucker's name is. She said that she doesn't talk much. Okay, fantastic. Let me pressure this motherfucker to talk because I need to be a talker. The funny thing is that, I don't know, for some reason, American educated or especially Americans nowadays have a tendency to always be fucking negative. So, you know what's the only comment that she made? Oh, the umbilical cord is wrapped around his neck one time. Do you know how frightening that was for me at the time? I had to hurry up and come home, and I hurried up and looked up, started getting a bunch of information. Regardless if the umbilical cord is wrapped around his neck, there is a specific ointment or a specific thing on the umbilical cord in which it will never harm the fetus. She didn't say that. I had to look that up. But the problem is I came back home with a lot of anxiety. A doctor should never do that. Okay, again, we're talking about OB. We're talking specifically OB. Everything else, cancer doctors, all that, oncologists, I don't know about all that shit. I don't give a fuck. Fuck all the bullshit-ass TV shows on Prime and Netflix, too. Chicago Med and this one and that. Fuck all that garbage. The fucking doctors are trash. They don't give a fuck. Anywho, and you know what? They do actually paint the picture of how asshole-ish doctors really are, too. That's what I love about it. It shows the true nature of bullshit. No, not doctors. American doctors. All right, let's fast forward. I got my information. I'm just like, okay, whatever. She never did say, oh, the heart, 4 chambers, the lungs. I had to ask her. I'm like, hold on, you're making a comment, a negative comment. You're doing a comprehensive scan. Hey, you're great at what you do in terms of scan, but you're not giving us you're not giving both sides of the story. Remember my previous podcast, PMA and MA. I'm over here looking at her desk, and I'm like, man, you got a picture right there of a son. Okay, breathe. Fast forward today. Did I think of anything? No, man. I saw her a few times already at the clinic and everything. We smiled. She's cool. She's cool. Very quiet. I don't give a fuck how quiet. Oh, introvert, extrovert. A doctor's a doctor. Out here in Thailand. Okay, we saw a pediatrician today. We saw an ENT just 2 weeks ago, and we saw, what is it, our favorite OB right now, absolutely astronomically talkative. Okay, so I don't want to hear this. Oh, all doctors. Oh, these doctors. Oh, those doctors. We have to pinpoint specifically what we are discussing. So we went in today. Our baby boy, he went up 170 grams in 6 days. Is that normal? Absolutely 1000% normal. They grow 200 to 300 every week in the 3rd trimester. So he's at 2 kilos. You can look it up right now. Okay, I don't know what countries listen. I got everyone listening to me. Big shout out to the Ukrainians. Hope you guys are doing well. Protect yourselves out there. We got the Indonesians. Man, we got some amazing countries out there. So, man, I just want to say thank you to all your support. You guys probably won't be listening to this specific podcast, too, because, well, it's not really going to help you so much. But it's really about deciphering bullshit from evidence. That's it. What is bullshit and what is evidence? So we go in. I'm like, oh, she came in like 10 minutes late, although she was already there like 30 minutes before and stuff like that. And I don't care. It doesn't really matter. We're over here looking at the suites and the premium rooms and everything in terms of where we're going to be staying. And I'm just like so excited. I'm like, okay, let's go get this scan because I know our baby boy, literally 2 nights ago, he kicked 90 times or rolled or whatever it is in the womb. Within a specific amount of time. I felt it. That was unbelievable. The kicking, the this, the that, especially at 30 weeks in which he's filling up so much of the uterus. Now let's get into it. So I'm sitting there, okay? Got me some photos, okay? Okay, all right, a little this, a little that. But then next thing you know, it was the umbilical cord again. Oh, it's wrapped around his neck, but it's not tight. Mind you, just the last time we had seen her, she said the same thing. She said it's wrapped around his neck one time. A week later, we saw our OBs like, no, the umbilical cord is not wrapped around his neck. So we come back today, and the next thing you know, again. Oh, it's wrapped around his neck, but it's not tight. Even if it was tight, it doesn't fucking matter. Could she have said that? Yes. But of course, I don't know if it's jealousy or let's just say the American mindset. It truly is. Anywho, it really is an American mindset. Now, I'm not going to point colors, but you guys know what the majority is in America. But it just seems like she has that because there's no positive information. I have to get the positive information out of her. Like literally the umbilical cord is no problem unless you're having a natural birth. Because then you might have to have a C-section because it's wrapped around or twisted or this or that around the neck. It's no fucking problem because there is some kind of thing around the umbilical cord in which he's never going to suffer from not having oxygen. Of course, she's not going to say that. So then I'm just like, oh, really? Oh, wrapped around one time, but it's not tight. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm guessing like by August 29th, it's not going to be wrapped around at all, huh? Anywho, let's keep it going. This is the one that irked me the most. It was the fact that she made a bold claim, a sensational, outrageous claim that as a doctor, I believe that motherfuckers should be stripped of their license by saying something like this. Now, I'm going to hurry up and give you a quick backstory. Online, especially in the American sphere, right? Apparently, American doctors, I don't know what colors, don't give a fuck. Let's just say American, United States of American doctors. No, I'm not talking South America. I didn't say South America. I said American. Okay, the United States is American. That's our nationality. I have to say American. So kiss my ass, Chileans specifically. Okay, that goes way back. But anywho, she said, oh, your baby's 2.0. Oh, he's growing very fast. Funny because last Wednesday, our OB said everything was absolutely excellent. And to be honest with you, he's the data and evidence guy. Ever since we met him back in September, October of 2024, I'm like, what's the evidence? I don't give a fuck about assumptions. So going back to the YouTube and the YouTube comments, a lot of American doctors, they make those sensational bullshit, bold ass claims saying, oh, well, you're 38. I know you're pregnant, but your baby might have Down syndrome. Holy fuck. For you to say something like that, when the baby is 6, 8, or even 10 weeks, you need to be stripped. You got to be stripped of your motherfucking license. That's dog shit. That's fucking pathetic. So, did she say that? No. But she did say, well, okay, well, Thai women, is she okay? Well, I got BBC genetics. Okay, for all those out there, if you don't like the word, if you don't like the acronym BBC, it is what it is. I got the Wakanda genetics. Okay? I ain't got the small D energy. I got that big D energy. How can you compare a chart? Thai men, Thai women. Yeah, that's why Thai men are so short. You know what they say about short men? Short D's. Okay, me, I'm 5'11". Okay, my son might be about 6'2" when it's all said and done. He got the BD. He got the BD genetics. So I just find it shocking that she said he's 30 weeks, 1 day in the womb. He's at 2 kilos. She said specifically this: in Thailand, women have their babies between 2.8 kg to 3.2 kg. In my mind, I interpreted that message as, are you assuming that we're going to have our baby between 34 weeks and 36 weeks? Is that your claim? Is there any evidence behind that? Is that what you've seen between Thai and Thai couples? Like, see, this is why I love our OB, because we need motherfucking evidence, and he has it, and he brings up the chart and he says, your baby's right here. He's on the graph. He's on the line. Everything is fantastic. He said that because he has evidence. When you're making assumptions and you're basing things off what you have said and what you have seen at that one specific hospital in a country with 70 million people, comparing Thai SD energy with Thai SD energy instead of Thai SD energy and BDC Wakanda BDC energy. Shit doesn't make any fucking sense. So me, I'm sitting there and I'm just looking it up on ChatGPT. I had already written a whole bunch of stuff. I'm like, you know what? For a fucking doctor at 30 weeks and 1 day pregnant, and get this, everything else by the end, 45 minutes of a scan, heart beautiful, everything fucking perfectly beautiful. I had to ask her at the very end when we were sitting there, and I'm like, okay, aside from, and I'm saying to myself, okay, the bullshit ass, garbage ass claims that you've made, and again, talking about the motherfucking umbilical cord, hello, C-section, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Aside from everything, is everything okay? Yes, everything's okay, except the weight. See, that's the American mindset. That's the negative mental attitude. The weight is not even a motherfucking problem. If we extrapolate this in the future going forward, in 5 motherfucking weeks, he's going to be 3 kg. 3 kg. A lot of Thai babies, yes. Some, I know, anecdote, some are born at 2.2 at 35 weeks or 36 weeks. Healthy baby. Some with gestational diabetes, in which my wife does not have, is born at 38 weeks at 4.5 kg. Shaquille O'Neal was born at 3.58. LeBron James was born at like 3.2-ish. Michael Jordan, 3.18. Why are we even trying to talk about weight right now? And if you look it up, like in terms of weight and this and that, and I'm just happy that my wife did not like get any anxiety, but I just kept thinking about it. I was just absent-minded the entire time. Right after that, we went to the pediatrician. I would have loved to say, hey, do you speak English, this, that, or, smile at these people or this or that. But remember, you just heard my previous podcast. Okay, fuck all them negative Nancy's. I ain't got no time for that bullshit today. Okay. But looking at everything that has happened, at that specific moment, I'm just like, man, I'm just absent-minded. And I'm just like, is my wife okay? And then, luckily she was. She's like, I didn't feel anything. I didn't think this or think that or think this. And I'm like, fantastic, because I probably misinterpreted everything. And I had a perfect night of sleep too. I was completely there. I had a latte. I had a bagel with bacon and egg and cheddar cheese. And man, I was on fire. And guess what? Like the weight doesn't matter. Think about it. At 41 weeks, our son right now would be probably 4.2 kg. That's not 4.5 with the gestational diabetes, in which the son that I've already met, and he is absolutely adorable and everything. Yes. Oh, well, he had to be in ICU because his blood sugar was low and he didn't have oxygen. Okay, got it. You don't have gestational. I'm just shocked at the claims that these doctors, especially American bred or American educated, say. Is it out of jealousy or is it out of just stupidity? Give me evidence. I'm more of a scientist now. Like, again, going back to it. Black people. Oh my God, black people are inherently violent. Evidence? If we are violent, how about what y'all did to the Native American Indians? How about everything you've done for the last 300 years? How about all the motherfucking atomic bombs and the rape and the pillaging and the murdering of the Vietnamese and the Chinese and over here? Get the fuck, and the Koreans, get the fuck out of here. Oh, black people. Oh, they don't even say Arab. They say Muslim. They say religion. That is, I'm going to say this to say that. Or I'm going to say, I said that to say this. When you're pregnant, please see the right doctor. Do you know that? And again, you guys might, I'm probably misquoting a little bit. You could probably look it up, especially in your specific country. How many of your doctors are depressed? How many doctors in Thailand are depressed? The doctor who I used to teach, and she does like Botox, has her own business now. I just completely like blew her off because she's like, oh yeah, I'm a HISO bitch. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. In 2018, she said that more than the majority of doctors, okay, that's 51% plus or whatever it is, or 50.1, whatever you want to call it, are depressed. I'm not saying that that doctor that we saw today was depressed, but you need to have, like, if you're going to be negative with evidence. And when I looked at it, did she say anything about the placenta? No. Amniotic fluid? No. This? No. That? No. Nothing in that list. She said nothing about. She just talked about something that doesn't even matter. The umbilical cord and the weight. That doesn't even matter. Again, I don't know if I just said this or not. I'm probably going to go back over it, but there was a Turkish guy. No, I think I'm saying it for the first time right now. Turkish guy, Turkish man, Thai woman, baby born, 4.2 kg. Totally normal. I wonder what that motherfucking bitch ass doctor said to them. Did she increase anxiety? As a doctor, shut the fuck up. I want evidence. See, you look at all those garbage ass shows, like again, Chicago Med. I look at those motherfuckers. Every time I look at them, I'm so disgusted because that's what a disgusting doctor looks like to me. Americans, doesn't matter the color. Color is color. But they have no sympathy. They have no empathy. They have no nothing. Now, it is very important to say, okay, well, okay, well, yeah, okay, can't see anything right now, but that's what our OB right now had said back in November around Thanksgiving of 2024. There was no heartbeat. There wasn't even a yolk sac. It was just a sac. I do believe that transparency is very important at that time. But at the same time, to just give hope is always good. But, it just depends where you're coming from, right? So it's like, what? If he told us that night, I'm sorry, there's no yolk sac. There's nothing there. My wife cries. Next thing you know, that very next morning, bleeding happens. Could it have been because of what he said? See what I'm talking about? We got a motherfucking 30-week baby boy kicking and somersaulting, training for the fucking Olympics right now in the womb. 90 to 150 motherfucking kicks within probably 30 minutes. Like, not kicks, rolls, this, that, somersaults, double front flips, okay, gainers, you name it. And for you to say something just so erroneous and just disrespectfully pathetic because you've been trained by those garbage ass motherfuckers, out there in the garbage states of America, the divided states of America, the DSA. Okay, we got the DSA in the house. Give a round of applause. The most hateful and the most jealous motherfuckers on the face of the earth. I'm not generalizing. I'm not saying I know all Americans. Listen, I only know the Americans that I know right now. And the people who are listening to me in America right now, they are probably absolutely not American. They are my students that are living in different parts. So I don't want to hear this. I don't care about, in America, we have to do this. We have to state that. Well, stay the fuck away from my baby. Because you motherfuckers are claiming at 38 years old, oh, yeah, you're pregnant, but your baby's going to have Down syndrome. That's dog shit. That's bullshit. And you need to be fired and removed of your license. Luckily, going forward, we do not have to see her again. Now, we went over some stuff, and I heard what I heard. My wife is trying to justify it, saying, no, she said this. And I'm like, she said that you're going to have a baby at 34 weeks because his weight's at 2.0 and he's growing at 200 grams a motherfucking week. So in 34 weeks, women in Thailand begin to have contractions at, when they're 2.8 to 3.2 kilos. So you're going to have your baby between between 34, 36 weeks. That's going to be a premature birth. Oh, such a somber bullshit. I'm just like, you know what? That's a bullshit ass claim. And as a matter of fact, right after this podcast, I'm literally going to like message the our OB, and say, you know what she said? She said this. You got some evidence on that? She's going to give me the evidence, and I'm going to say, booyah. See, never trust. Well, I mean, I can't say that, our city, we only see like, 5 doctors and probably about 15 dentists and stuff in Las Vegas and California and stuff. We can't categorize. Listen, stay the fuck away from Americans, straight up. Okay? The Venezuelans living in America, okay? And the Cubans, the Colombians, everybody else, I love them. I love you guys. Mwah! Thank you for the support. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm going to believe an American, a born American, and no fucking chance. Because that right there, at 30 weeks, and the baby is perfectly on track, and this and that, and IVF, and I just find it absolutely incredible that bullshit, garbage ass assumptions end up being the talk. So, going forward, I never want to see that bitch again. Going forward, I'm always going to look down. Going forward, I don't give a fuck about her. Going forward, I'm not going to bring stress on my wife. Going forward, I'm going to make sure my wife comes to a completely clean home. Going forward, our baby is probably going to be had at 38 weeks. And going forward, he's going to be perfectly healthy and an absolute beast. And will this day be forgotten? No, I'll always look back and say, never trust a motherfucker. Never trust. And again, I've been living in Thailand 13 years. I lived in Australia 1 year and stuff like that. So 14 years out of the 38 years of my life. Okay, 24 years we're talking about. That's got to be more than 33%. Okay. Definitely more than 30. That's probably 34 point high. Okay. I'm not American. I'm a passport holder of divided States of America. I am DSA. But at the same time, I'm nothing like those people. And being educated out there is probably the worst thing you could possibly do. Sorry. It is what it is. Go to the Netherlands. Go to Germany. They're far fucking better. Go to Japan if they have an English speaking type of blah, 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 blah. Because there's no fucking way they could be, you know what? Everything is absolutely perfect. I'm not going to tell you, but you know what I'm going to tell you? That your baby is 2.0 kilo. Oh my God. It's so big for Thai standards. Bitch, I'm BBC. I'm Wakanda. I ain't got that small D energy. I got that big D energy. Terrible. Nonetheless, guys, with that being said, go to people, make sure you get evidence and data, and never be thrown off by fucking pure ignorance. And we know where they come from. The DSA. Over and out.